Good morning, everybody. Trying to be quiet because it's 5:40 in the morning. Got up at 5:20, made some coffee, got some eggs, but I've got about an hour drive and we're going flying today in that plane. So I'm stoked. I'm looking forward to it. I got this GoPro. I got attachments for them, so I'm pumped. I'm going to eat this and let's get on the road. Alright guys, I just got here. The airport. Look at this sunrise out. Oh my gosh. Look at the sunrise. And there's the plane. I don't think he's here maybe yet. But look at it. This is sick, dude. That's crazy. Oh, I'm kind of scared. All right, just kind of got the debrief. We're about to go up.
Engine's just about all warmed up. I'm going to start taxiing here, okay. And then we'll go down to the end of the runway, do a little engine warm up, make sure everything's running perfect.
Sweet.
And then go fly.
Nice.
So look down on the ground. Do you see how there's two sets? No, I mean inside.
Right here?
You see how there's two sets of pedals down there? There's the little tiny black pedals in the middle.
Yep.
Those are the ones that I particularly want you to stay away from.
Okay.
Only really while we're on the ground, taking off and landing, because those are the brakes.
Right.
And so there's individual brakes for each wheel.
Gotcha.
And so obviously we just don't want to be dragging the brakes while we're taking off and landing.
Sure.
And then the rudder pedals, you can go ahead and put your feet on the rudder pedals. You can follow through with me on the controls the whole flight, but if you put your feet on the rudder pedals, just move your heels out so that they're away from those brakes.
Okay. And if I push these, will it, oh, I feel you moving it. Okay.
Yeah. So you steer with the rudder pedals on the ground.
Gotcha, okay.
There's a little steerable tail wheel.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll probably keep my feet on the ground just so I don't mess with you.
Perfect. Yeah, that definitely works. All right, cool. So we're going to do a little pre-flight check. Cool. So the controls are free and clear.
Cool. Instruments,
let's see, are all set. Engine's almost warmed up enough. Attitude, so the trim's right down here. So I'll be adjusting this.
Okay.
And then once we fly, my feet will be kind of up here.
Okay.
So attitude is set, gas is on, and the mixture is set for takeoff. The other thing I'm going to be grabbing every once in a while is this, just kind of when we bring the power back.
Okay.
Controls, instruments, gas, attitude, and then run up. So we'll go ahead and do a quick engine run up. Cool, man. You ready to do this?
Yeah, man. Let's do it.
Sweet. Backward traffic. This is Yellow Cub departing runway 8. Be a left crosswind departure, and then eastbound. Backward. These guys are badasses, man.
Yeah, dude, that's so sick. That's crazy. This is wild, man. This is cool.
So I'm gonna adjust the squelch a little bit. Okay, so go ahead and put your hands on the controls, and I'll kind of teach you how to fly this thing.
Okay. Is there a way to turn this up a little bit?
Oh yeah. So you have the volume knobs right here.
Oh,
go ahead and experiment with them. And then I can turn the volume up like that too. Can you hear better now?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Excellent. Yeah, so go ahead and grab the controls.
All right.
Okay, so just follow through with me here just a little bit. So if I push to the left, the airplane rolls to the left.
Okay.
If I push to the right, the airplane rolls to the right.
Okay.
And then in a car, you turn the wheel until you want to straighten out. If you keep turning, it's just going to keep rolling.
Ah, okay.
So you got to bring it back to center. So you roll to the bank angle you want for the turn.
Okay.
And that's how you do it.
Wow.
And then pull back on the stick, the nose goes up. Push forward on the stick, the nose goes down.
Man.
Okay, so why don't you try flying a little bit, do a little turn to the left. Nice. And then once you're in the turn, you have to bring the stick back just a little bit to keep it from climbing, or keep it from descending. And then go ahead and do a turn to the right.
Turn's pretty easy, huh?
Yeah, totally.
Wow.
And then look straight ahead of you. See how the nose is coming down a little bit? So bring the nose up just right about there. So try and hold the, yeah, perfect.
Okay, gotcha.
Just so we keep climbing here, and then go to do it, turn to the left again.
How far do you want me to go?
Let's go ahead and head off towards this little ridge line here, and we'll just kind of cruise down that ridge line.
All right.
It's a little warmer once we got up off the ground, huh? It seems like all the cold air just settled onto the ground.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's actually not as bad as I thought.
Yeah. Okay, so you can keep heading over towards these mountains on the left.
Okay.
We'll just go up, get pretty close to them, see if we can find some birds to play with.
All right.
My kid's favorite thing to do is put their hands out the window. You can put your hands out the windows.
Oh my God. That's wild.
Yeah. I had this great picture of my son on the way home from Wisconsin, and this thing, he was sleeping in the front seat. He had his
I think you sent me that.
Oh yeah, totally. He had his feet hanging out the window.
That's so sick.
All right, cool. Here, I have the controls.
All right.
Man, these are pretty mountains out here. There's got to be great camping everywhere up here, huh?
Yeah, there's a lot of camping, like anywhere between like 30 minutes to an hour to 2 hours from Reno. There's like hundreds of campgrounds. As long as they're not on fire.
Yeah, no kidding.
So how are like the FAA kind of regulations with this? Are you pretty much just open to fly like wherever you want?
Pretty much, yeah. North of here we can't go because of like the fires and stuff.
Right.
But yeah, pretty much anywhere else you can go. There's little bits of airspace. There's some military areas you can't go. But
okay.
Like overall, you don't have to talk on the radio. You could just like, it's kind of like that's one of the like this country's like. Freedom really shines in aviation. There's a lot of countries in the world where like you just can't go anywhere.
Right.
And
this is so insane, dude.
Oh my God, yeah, totally. It's totally like being in a drone, isn't it?
Yeah, dude. Except way cooler.
Yeah, except you're in it, right?
Oh my God.
Is there a shadow right there?
Yeah, it's so cool. Man, this is so wild, dude. What an unreal, like, experience. That's nuts. And how long have you had this plane?
I've had this airplane for like 3 years.
Okay.
I've been flying air shows and aerobatics. I mean, I've been flying aerobatics since I was like 12, but
right.
I've been flying air shows for like, I don't know, 16 years or something like that.
Okay.
Almost all in like way more high performance stuff.
Okay. Very cool.
We'll come around this ridge and then see if we can't get a nice shadow shot for the camera on the right wing.
Sweet.
Hey, you can see everything just got hammered with fire up here.
Yeah,
huh?
man. It's like the second year too. This happened last year. I don't know how they have anything to burn.
Oh, it was similar sort of area where it happened last year?
Yeah. Yeah, this area, and then out in Lassen County. Crazy. That's sick.
Just sort of like it's super dreamy, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's wild. Wow. This is so cool. It gives you a different perspective of everything.
Yeah.
And even getting it, like, when I got the drone, I was like, it's cool because you can now go, like, explore areas you would never be able to explore.
Yeah, like with the camping?
Yeah, so it's really cool. Jeez. I bet you see some awesome wildlife, huh?
Whoa, the rocks right there are weird. We got to go turn around and see that. Yeah, I've seen like mountain lions and caribou and elk and tons of coyotes and jackrabbits. And, like,
that's awesome.
If we can find some birds, you can fly this thing slow enough. You can fly formation with birds.
Oh my gosh.
It was just super rad. But yeah, look at this little outcropping right here.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that wild? Like it's like all these like little spires, like you know, like Devil's Tower or something like that. But this one's all crumpled up.
Yeah, almost. Yeah, it looks like almost like bones kind of thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Crazy.
That is weird.
Like crystallized rocks. It must be some sort of volcanic function, huh?
Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, I wonder if it happened with the fire and stuff too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Huh.
Man, this is crazy.
So a little bit of fire still burning, kind of right off the wing out there by that lake.
Oh yeah, you can see it.
Just tiny little bits, but it looks like most of it's done, huh?
Yeah, I think they've got it pretty much smashed out. We had like some thunderstorms a couple days ago, so I'm hoping that helped.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Hey, you guys got a pretty good amount of rain too, yeah?
Yeah,
during
we
that
did.
storm?
Yeah, we did. It rained like during the night and throughout the morning too, so it was really good.
Nice.
We needed it. Yeah, these poor firefighters, man, they've been just busting their ass for a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, they all seem, I met a couple of them yesterday. They seem pretty relaxed right now.
Yeah.
Compared to, they said it was some hard work for a long time. Now they're just like, I don't know, I just hope I get a day off so I can go to the air races. Like, it's super chill.
That's cool.
Yeah.
This is just crazy.
Yeah, man. Okay, so so go ahead and follow through with me on the controls a little bit more, too.
Okay.
And so we're going to do what's called a stall. And so, like, lots of pilots are afraid of it just because it's like the airplane, right now it's super stable, and then the airplane becomes unstable.
Okay.
Like, it's just not, like, if you let go of the controls now, like I'm not holding on to the controls. Yeah, it's just like, it's designed to be stable, right?
Okay.
When you get into a stall, it becomes slightly unstable, and so it's the worst thing that can happen, like, aerodynamically to the airplane, is the stall and spin and stuff like that.
Right.
But I'll show it to you, and you'll see that it's, like, kind of no big deal.
Okay.
So here, I have the controls. Go ahead and follow through with me.
Okay.
And so, like, this is, like I said, this is like the worst thing aerodynamically that can happen.
Okay.
And you're gonna be like, wait, what? That's it? And so it just takes, like, kind of proper controllability.
Okay.
And all you're doing is getting so slow that the wing produces strikingly less lift.
Okay.
And when it does that, it gets unstable. So right here, you feel that little marble?
Right.
So that's it. This is a stall. And then in roll, it can get kind of a little bit wishy-washy.
Right.
But if you use good control inputs, then so you feel how it's kind of bouncing. That's just like the water. You know, like, imagine a river. Like, when the water goes over a rock, it turns white water.
Right.
Where sometimes it goes over a rock and it's nice and smooth. So all I'm going to do is ease the stick forward enough, and then you'll feel it kind of get back on track, like right there.
Oh, wow,
so now we're back flying again.
Okay.
And then actually, if the engine quit, this is exactly what it would feel like.
Oh, geez.
So it's like we'd just be able to land in any of these fields. There's an old airport right there. So like, those are the two worst things that could possibly happen, like, in the airplane.
Okay. Wow.
And then so the rest of it's just like controllability. Like, is your making good decisions. So, like, making sure you don't hit the ground, making sure you don't fly into clouds and that kind of stuff.
Right.
But yeah, so it's just like, you know, like that is the dark side of aviation. And if you get enough training, it's like, oh, well, that's not scary at all. Let's go have fun, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So here, how about you do some flying? So here, I'll do just like here. Actually, follow through with me. I'm gonna let the nose down here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do just like some lofted turns. So I'm going to pick the nose up. We'll go to the right. Just do kind of a nice big old graceful turn.
Whoa.
And then I'll let you do one. So then the nose comes down. So now go ahead. I'll talk you through it. Go ahead and pull back on the stick. Bring the nose way up. And then just do a big turn to the right.
Whoa.
Let the nose come down. Once the nose comes down, now roll to the left to roll level.
That's a wild, like, feeling.
It's cool, huh?
Yeah.
Right here, I have the controls. I'll do one that's even bigger to the left.
Okay.
Just going to dive down and get a little bit more airspeed. And I'll pick the nose up.
Whoa. Oh, my gosh. I've done that on a trampoline, but never in a plane.
Totally. All right, you have the controls. Why don't you try one?
All right.
So just bring the stick way back. Now big old turn to the right. Even more bank, more bank, more bank.
Oh my God.
And then roll level.
That's terrifying. That's scary when I'm in control. I like when you're in control.
You're like, that's awesome when you're in control.
Yeah.
All right, so now, you feeling good?
Yeah, that's
Sweet.
awesome.
Okay, cool. So we're going to play an old Barnstormers game. So what you're going to do is you're going to throw that out the window. Not yet. We're going to throw that out the window. Then we're going to try and we're going to watch it unfurl, just like when you toilet paper somebody's house or whatever. It like unfurls. So it should unfurl as it goes down, and then we'll go back and try and cut it a bunch of times.
Oh wow.
And so I'll do the first couple cuts, and then I'll give it to you and let you try and cut it. Okay?
So I'm just, how am I, I'm like just throwing this out the window?
Yeah. Here, so here, let's just make it a little bit round so it unfurls better.
Okay.
Yeah, just throw it out.
Like let go of it completely?
Toss it.
Holy
nice.
crap.
So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a tight little turn. We're gonna go back and cut it.
That's insane. I can't believe it'll stay up that long. Oh my gosh. Wow, this is insane, bro. Yo, that's so sick.
All right, so we'll come back. We'll do another one. So I'll do just a tight little turn here.
Yo, this is insane.
All right, so go put your hands on the controls.
Okay.
Try and go through it. Not quite the bottom, but right at the top of this one. So look, push forward, just a little, push forward. Perfect.
Wow.
All right, so now do a turn and try and cut it again. So do a tighter turn. Tighter. So now once you're in the turn, pull back on the stick.
Okay.
That'll make it turn tighter.
Oh, okay. All right, you come around fast, bro.
Yep. Dive down at it. A little tighter turn. A little more to the right. Push forward, push forward. Bam! Nailed it!
Oh,
all right, let's see if you
God.
can do it again. A little turn to the left.
This is insane, dude. Slightly terrifying, but...
Yeah. So pull back on the stick. Keep pulling back. Keep pulling back. Keep pulling back. All right, so you see it down there? Try and get the top side of it just so we don't get that hard cardboard piece. Push forward.
Oh!
All right, my turn.
All right, yeah, go for it. Yeah, the perception is real weird, huh?
Totally.
So sick. Oh, my gosh.
Dude, we'll get this bottom piece, then we'll go climb up to the other one.
How did you figure this game out?
So this whole barnstormers thing, like way back in the day when they were teaching people how to fly,
cool.
it forces you to figure out like where the airplane is moving in like 3 dimensions. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Hey, watch. See these pieces right here on up ahead of us right here?
Oh yeah. Dang. Holy cow.
And so it forces you to kind of really understand how the airplane's moving through the air and such.
It totally does, because I thought I'd be going right towards it, and you're like, no, more right, and I'm like, oh wow, you really see it.
And we'll do kind of a stall through it.
Oh, sweet. Man, this is crazy, huh?
Totally nuts, isn't it?
So crazy.
All right, cool. We'll go ahead and shred around these mountains a little bit. So, you up for a little roller coaster stuff?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, man, I could just come out and explore the mountains and just cruise.
Oh my God, yeah, it's just the best. So what we'll do is we'll just go kind of cruise down through the trees, down this little valley right here.
Crazy.
Oh, it looks like there's a little nest in this tree.
Yeah.
Some birds in there?
There is a bird there, huh?
Oh, that's awesome. We gotta go turn back around and can see him.
Big crow, it looked like, or something.
That's a big guy, man.
Yeah.
This is some kind of eagle.
Huh. There he goes.
Golden eagle or something like that.
That is cool.
Let's go see if we can fly formation with him. Yeah, I lost him. Where'd he go?
I was like, yeah, I don't even know where he went.
Yeah, he went down the mountain there. All right, we lost him. That's cool though, huh?
That was really cool. That was a big freaking bird.
Big bird, yeah.
Holy cow. So how much does like weather affect it? Weather's got to be a pretty big factor for this, right?
Weather's a huge factor, yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, so weather is huge. You know, like the winds are super light right now, so there's almost no bumps or anything like on the. Which is why we can do this right around the mountain right here. And when the winds get strong, it can make it so that there's just way too much like up and down drafts. And it can get to the point where like you can't climb out of the bad stuff.
Right. Yeah, that would be sketchy. That's why I was like, I think weather's a pretty big thing, so I want to text him, make sure that we're still good.
Yeah, totally.
Wow. I can't believe like how close you can get. It's insane.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's all just like, if you keep airspeed on it, you have plenty of control. I mean, you can see how when you're maneuvering around that toilet paper, right?
Right. So crazy.
There's a couple little pieces of toilet paper still going.
Oh, yeah. I can't believe how slow that falls.
I know.
Wow.
Oh, there's another one. See if we can grab it.
Oh, yeah.
Got it.
Dang. That's some skill right there. What'd you guys go to Wisconsin for?
There's a big air show out there. Big
air show.
Giant fly-in. So like,
That's cool.
yeah, 10,000 airplanes fly in.
Wow.
Like, 600,000 people show up at the event. It's just huge.
How long have you done the air races in Reno for?
So this is the first year I've flown this show. I've been flying, like I said, I've been flying shows for like 16 years.
Right.
So I'm not doing the air race. I'm just doing like, so I have this like whole skit. I do a couple shows. Like one of them, I'll turn the engine off and then glide down with the engine off, and then the other one is. The other one is I will do this like kind of rodeo clown type skit where like basically I pretend that I'm going for a ride, then I accidentally take off without the pilot in. So I pretend like I don't know how to fly. So it's just sort of like counterpoint to all the like the really insane stuff that's going on in the way that a rodeo is not complete without the rodeo clown type of thing.
I like it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And then we have an ambulance that we land on as at the end of that.
Yeah, I saw that. The picture of that. I think Riley from the races showed me that.
Yeah, totally.
That is wild. How do you like do that stuff for the first time? Is it not like absolutely terrifying?
Well, it's all, I mean, I imagine it's sort of like, oh, your gymnastics stuff. Like it looks like just totally insane, but it's all, you know, but following your progression, I'm sure it's the same deal where it's like you start off with the fundamentals, and then everything is building blocks off those fundamentals. If you try to jump in right in the beginning, right in the middle, you get hurt, injured, killed, and all that sort of stuff, right? But if you do the whole fundamentals thing, then it all kind of starts to make sense.
Right. You know? Okay. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Man, it's so pretty. What's the like top altitude that this plane can go?
This thing, so it doesn't have like an electrical system, so you're not supposed to go above like 10,000 feet.
Right. Okay.
It'd probably go a little bit higher than that, but it's a struggle to get it to climb up at this altitude.
Yeah. This is so crazy, man.
Yeah, all these spots are so rad.
So cool.
You can smell the burn from up here, huh?
Yeah. That's crazy. Like not even smoldering either, and you can still smell it.
Yeah, it's just like all that latent ash or something, huh?
Yeah. So cool. It's really warm.
Yeah, totally. It's way warmer up here than on the ground.
Yeah. Crazy.
So we're gonna come on into land, but what I'll do is I'll show you some of that dead stick stuff.
Okay.
So we'll actually turn the engine off, stop the propeller, and then come in and land right on the runway.
Oh, cool. Is that how you have to land, or you?
No, just for fun.
Just for fun?
Yeah.
Cool, okay.
I'm just gonna look at the windsock and see which way the wind's blowing, and then we'll decide.
Okay. So you do kind of like a flyby, check that out?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it looks like the winds are super light.
This is insane.
Beckwith traffic, Yellow Cub is about 2,000 feet AGL overhead. I'm gonna come in for landing. Beckwith. Cool, so I don't see anybody else around. We'll go ahead and stop the engine. So here, go ahead and reach up here and just turn the key all the way to the left.
Sure you want me to do this?
Yeah. That's perfect.
All right.
And then we'll get slowed down so the propeller stops.
Okay. This is crazy. Man, this is slightly terrifying.
So the airplane still flies just like a normal airplane, right?
Crazy.
No big deal. We can do those big old wing overs like we were doing before. You know, we can kind of pick the airplane up.
So you're just like gliding, right?
Totally. Yeah. So this is like I said, like worst case scenario.
Oh, good.
But it's no big deal.
Right. That's so nuts, man.
So we can do like a little stall, get super quiet.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Holy cow. Wild. Oh my god. So sick, dude.
So we just come in sideways, that bleeds off a little extra energy.
Wow. What a pilot. Holy crap.
So flying sideways just kind of like I said, bleeds off the energy.
Right. Oh my god. Wow, that was insane, dude. Good freaking job. I know how hard it was flying up there trying to hit the toilet paper, let alone like that. Oh my gosh.
If we're good enough, we can get all the way back to where we started.
Well, I think you did your job. That was probably one of the coolest things I've ever done.
It's awesome, isn't it? It's easy in an airplane like this.
Oh my gosh. That's nuts, bro.
These people are like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Did you just turn that off?
Did you mean to do that? He was back in his parking spot. Was that on purpose?
Yeah, right. That's exactly what I would think. Oh my gosh, that was sick.
All right, guys, we made it back home earlier this morning, and wow, that was literally like the coolest experience I've probably ever had. Eric was super awesome, really cool pilot, and took me around, kind of showed me some stuff, let me fly the plane a little bit, as you guys saw. I mean, seriously, that was one of the coolest experiences. Kayla, how excited was I when I got home?
So excited.
I was like so pumped that I just like felt all giddy like Christmas morning, because it was seriously so cool. It's like when you first get a drone, that's what I was telling him, when you first get a drone and you can fly it out in the mountains like that, it's cool to see all these different perspectives and the trees and the rocks and things you would never be able to see without it. And it was like that, but 1,000 times better, because you're in the plane seeing it for yourself. And holy cow, it was so cool. He like went over like the trees and the rocks, and we saw a cool like golden eagle, and I mean, man, you guys just watched, I know. So anyway, I know it's probably a long video, so thank you guys for watching. If you made it this far, I really appreciate it. Make sure you smash the thumbs up button, really helps. Make sure you guys subscribe and comment below if you guys enjoyed this, because this was awesome and I'd love to do it again. So super thankful to the Reno Air Races for letting me do that. And yeah, that was awesome, guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you in the next one.